Now, many of you already know that each and every week on Tuesday, we usually get the insurance registrations covering the sales or the registrations that some of our favorite EV players like Nio reported for the previous week. Now, you will know that this week, because of the Chinese national holiday, we did not get those figures. They never came on Tuesday, but rather what we saw is that because of that holiday which was busy, though the deliveries were carrying on in China, but the insurance registrations never came. But today, guess what, we just go to those insurance registrations covering the registration from the 29th to the 5th of October. And my dear friends, as seen on the screen, you will notice that for the period ending the 5th of August, Nio sold 6,400 insurance registrations. Now, from these 6,400 insurance registrations, you will notice there that 3,300 was for Onvo, 2,100 was for Nio main brand, and 1,000 were the insurance registration for Firefly. This is something that is pretty decent, especially knowing for the fact that in China during this period, or most days during this period, it was a holiday. But it looks like these car brands were delivering, were selling, were receiving orders, their stores were open, right? I mean, with Nio specifically, I think I gave you some of the photos of the situation on the ground in China. Those pictures that I shared with you showed us that indeed Nio was busy during the national holidays, and these 6,400 explains exactly that. And you remember what I said when I was giving you those photos. I highlighted that, look, it might not be over 10,000 insurance registrations that Nio is going to generate throughout the week of the national holiday in China, but it's going to be decent figures. And to me, 6,400 are decent insurance registrations for Nio, because let's go and have a look at what the others reported for the same period. I mean, there you will notice that BYD, same period, they had 57,900 insurance registrations, Galaxy 23,800, Leapmodo 9,900, Aito 7,600, Xiaomi 7,400, Xpeng 6,500, Nio 6,400, Leoro 5,700, Tesla 5,000, Depal 4,500. Now, Nio this past week sold more than Tesla, sold more than Leoro. We don't usually see many weeks when Nio is selling more than Tesla, and them coming with the 6,400, it means that they put in more work than the kind of work that we saw Tesla putting, right? I know this week we might see Tesla gaining or selling more than Nio, but one thing that I can rest assure you is that the Tesla days of surpassing Nio in terms of the deliveries, being it weekly or monthly in China, are almost coming to an end, right? The same way that the weekly and monthly insurance registrations for Leoro are now below Nio, or that of Nio, which they generate or produce on a monthly from weekly to monthly basis. This is the very same thing that we are going to see also on the new energy vehicle cars, because obviously what they are delivering right now is very much different from the kind of deliveries that we usually see coming from Nio. And this, my friends, is something that makes me to remain bullish onto Nio, because look, regardless of the holidays, Nio still managed to deliver decent insurance registration, which is something that is good. I never thought we are going to get these insurance registrations, but it is all thanks to China EV Homes, Thinker Car, that managed to publish, or also CNF Post, that managed to publish these insurance registrations, which is absolutely great, and it makes me to look forward to what is coming on to the next week's insurance registrations on Tuesday. I have some comment, or I have some announcement to make on the video that I will do tomorrow with regards Tuesday, but yeah, just stick around, just keep on watching. Yeah, Tuesday there might be a bit of change on how I am going to be uploading the videos. But anyways, these insurance registrations are great, and Firefly still seeing it reporting 1,000 cars. It is something that is very, very good. I mean, if you look at the Onvo breakdown of that 3,400, 1,800 came from the L90, whilst 1,500 came from L60. This is the first model that Nio launched. And my dear friends, it gives me greater joy. It gives me greater joy to see the kind of great performance that Firefly is pulling. Yes, this is not yet what we are expecting, more than this. And in the next couple of weeks, in fact, next week, since there won't be any holidays, we might see insurance registrations taking another angle, another massive turn in terms of the weekly insurance registrations that we are going to see. I look forward, honestly, my dear friends. I remain long, I remain strong onto Nio, and I believe that those that are persevering throughout the headwinds of the share price are going to be rewarded with time. Look, man, other new energy vehicle car makers all over China, most of them, they reported a sharp drop. I think for Nio it was a 40% drop from the 10,800 they reported in the insurance registrations we received last week. But the others also, Xpeng, Leapmotor, Tesla, Xiaomi, all of them, they reported experience a bit of a downfall in terms of the insurance registrations because of this national holiday. But for Nio, we can again over and above the, but with Nio over and above this during the national holiday, another thing we can take away is that battery swapping hit an all-time high in terms of the daily swaps that both Nio and Onvo users completed during the holiday. I mean, the highest that has ever been done or has ever been completed onto Nio battery swapping stations, it's now over 145,000. And these came, I think, on the 1st or 2nd of October. And it is all thanks to this holiday that Nio was able to achieve that. I mean, the average battery swaps onto Nio, it was sitting around 39. You will know that Nio only needs 60 battery swaps per day on average on each and every battery swapping station for them to break even onto their battery swapping infrastructure that they are deploying all over China. And knowing that we're already at almost 40, it shows you that Nio has passed the halfway mark, and they are heading towards, of course, break even of the battery swapping stations. That is something very good that we can take away from that national holiday in China, plus this 6,400, which is very, very good, and it makes me to look forward to what is coming. So yeah, my dear friends, tell me what you think about this. I remain long, I remain strong onto Nio, because I know one thing, and that is blue sky is coming. I know one thing, and that is those that are persevering throughout the headwinds of the share price will most definitely be rewarded with time. I know share price wise finish on a red. It was a pretty bad day for Nio yesterday, but no brainer. The low trading price that we're seeing, we take it as an opportunity to increase our holdings, to load the boat. And this is because we know one thing, and that is blue sky is coming. I will see you on the next one, my dear friends. That is all from me, and God bless you all.